for goodness. And now, the U.S. Senior National Team, currently named FINA's Women's Water Polo Team of the Year. Captain, number 6, Maggie Steffen. Number 1, Ashley Johnson. 2, Maddie Musselman. 3, Melissa Simon. 4, Rachel Papal. 5, Paige Hoschchild. 7, Jordan Wayman. 8, Kylie Mushel. 9, Arya Fisher. 10, Jamie Mushel. 11, Mackenzie Fisher. 12, Elise Williams. 13, Amanda Langen. 14, Stefania Aguilar. Head coach for US is Adam Koring, and he is assisted by Chris Oding, Dan Platt, Coraline Simmons, Ethan D'Amato, Andrew Sola, Christine, and Laurie Polo.
I got picked out.
We are playing of the Netherlands national anthem.
Cheerleading competition. Yeah, I know, right? Legs gonna get tired.
Good evening and welcome to Santa Margarita Catholic High School in Rancho Santa Margarita for the second match of a 4-game series featuring the USA Women's National Team. Tonight's opponent, the Netherlands. Welcome poolside. John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you. Team USA and the Netherlands meeting here. The second of 4 games for the U.S. Team USA, coming off of a 10-5 victory over China on Thursday evening at UC Irvine, and then yesterday in Los Alamitos, it was a dominant performance from the Netherlands, piling up 14 goals in a win over China. So John, we, after 2 games here, get a sense that these are 2 of the better teams out of the 3 they're meeting this week, and it's a fun matchup as Team USA comes back at full strength off their World Championship run this past summer.
Yeah, these are really, Greg, 2 of the best teams in the world, arguably the 2 best teams in the world. It's hard to say off of the latest results from the Netherlands, but these are this was the matchup at the 2015 World Championship in Kazan, right,
yes,
where the USA won 5-4. This Dutch team is loaded with talent, historically one of the best teams in women's water polo, so we're in for a great matchup tonight.
Team USA, if you watched them Thursday night at UC Irvine, that was a younger squad. Many of the athletes still getting back from college, finishing up their schoolwork here before the holiday break. Tonight, though, you're getting the A squad here. This is the same group with one notable addition in goal, and Ashley Johnson from the group that took home gold in Budapest this past summer. So you got Ashley Johnson in the goal, Maddie Musselman, Melissa Seidemann, Rachel Fatal, Paige Hauschild, Maggie Steffens at the captain spot, Jordan Rainey, Kylie Neuschel, Aria Fisher, Jamie Neuschel, Mackenzie Fisher, Elise Williams, Amanda Longin, and then another new add, Stefania Haralabides, who made her debut with a goal on Thursday night. We are underway here at Santa Margarita. And Team USA in the white, the Netherlands in the blue. And the Dutch have it first. Amber Drury and Darren Spirito Santo are officials in this one.
Yeah, first game for Ashley Johnson in 2017 wearing a USA cap. She'll play this series and then head off to play professionally in Orizzonte this January in southern Italy.
Yeah, we talked with Ashley on Thursday in Irvine. And lob try here, that one is off the mark. Just talked about needing a bit of a breather. It was a heavy grind through Rio, right into her senior year at Princeton. Asked for some time away and took that break this past summer and this fall, and now just realizing she really missed being a part of this team, and now she's back with the squad. Here's Neuschel, Kylie Neuschel now. Goes to sister Jamie. Around the way, here's Jordan Rainey. She'll let it fly and hit. Jordan Rainey connecting to kick things off on offense for Team USA, and it's a 1-0 lead.
Good patience and control in the front court for Team USA as we get a second look here. Just deadly with the ball, able to take their time, and then off the pass there, a little bit of patience, and Jordan Rainey puts it away. A deceptive shooter. Jordan Rainey had a good shooting streak in Budapest at the World Championships this summer, and obviously off to a hot start tonight.
Yeah, it goes high corner there, able to deliver. And here's the Netherlands, and you look at this roster, and if you follow international water polo, you'll recognize some familiar names here. And if you follow women's college water polo, you'll also recognize some names from some of the top teams, talking about the USC standout Mount Megans, Arizona State, Mount Koopman. Outside try there, Johnson with the left, able to control that attempt from Koopman, right on cue. Also Lizette Roseboom of the UCLA Bruins.
That's right.
As Johnson with a long outlet here, and a strong Dutch contingent in the stands here tonight at Santa Margarita. Here's Neuschel now, Jamie Neuschel. She'll work it in. Recent Stanford grad, goes to sister Kylie, working along 2 meters, hit from behind, ordinary called. Timer to 8 as they'll regroup. Here's Jamie Neuschel. Gives a look, goes Kylie. Entry inside, and ball under is the call, as Seidemann was trying to set up shop at around 3 meters, and the Dutch there on defense.
Again, good patience by Team USA. Didn't really find the entry that they were looking for. But now you got a 6-on-5 counterattack setting up here for the Dutch.
Entry inside, look at the Caps surging 4 white hats, and one good ball under leads to another as the Team USA defense converging. Johnson long outlet, throws the head to Kylie Neuschel on the move. Usual playing professionally in Spain, CN Sabadell. Just outside of Barcelona. Here's Maddie Musselman. Now Seidemann, backhand is there. Quick passing. Nuschel, Musselman, Seidelman, backhand and in. 2-0 Team USA.
Beautiful passing from Team USA, like you mentioned there, Greg. Good sequence and really beautiful entry there from Maddie Musselman. You don't really see that the entry is that open. Looks like there's some blue caps around, but she has just the right touch to get it in for a quick shot from Seidemann.
And that a product of working together as a team. Yes, they've had a bit of a layoff here since the summer, but Seidemann taking on that 2-meter roll in 2017 and Musselman knowing where to deliver that pass.
And kudos to Melissa Seidemann for taking on that role, right? That center position long dominated by Cami Craig. Before that, Annika Dries, right? Such great centers there. Not that Melissa Seidemann couldn't do that, but now taking on the role as needed for the team, and that's what makes this team so special.
And you see that on this team as an outside shot there is well off the mark from Vandersloot, but you look at what Seidemann has done going to 2 meters, what Mackenzie Fisher has done becoming a defender. That wasn't her original calling coming out of high school, a high-scoring attacker.
Sure.
But it's for the betterment of the program. And not that these two aren't talented, but also this is a way to make a roster. If you're willing to adapt, you can hang around.
Absolutely. I tell players all the time that we're counseling, be a jack of all trades, but be a master of one, right? And then be a position that you need so that you can make that roster. That's a really important lesson for people to learn, and that's how you make an Olympic team, I guess, here.
Ball tipped away, and it's funny, you talk about that, reading in an article this week about the Catino Award finalists, and Matt Farmer referencing that you were one of the folks that talked to him about a change of position, and that proved to be quite beneficial for him.
That's right. I think there's a common mistake that a lot of athletes make as the Dutch here come up on the attack.
We'll see our first exclusion. Musselman, her arms up, but still the guilty party. She departs 6-on-5 here with a little under 4.5 to play, first quarter. Sub coming for Team USA. Shot coming for the Netherlands and hitting from the outside. And Bente Roje delivering from the perimeter, and the Dutch are on the board, trailing now 2-1.
Well, that's where they're going to have to get their goals, Greg, is on 6-on-5. You get a look here. They drew the exclusion and then got a chance to play in the player advantage here. And Roge, as the ball moves around, look, he goes low left corner, skips it away. And frankly, that's how you're only going to beat Ashley Johnson, with some confidence and putting the ball in the water as we go. But Greg, you mentioned Matt Farmer, and I said the mistake I think a lot of players tend to make when they're growing up to say, hey, I'm a utility player.
Yeah.
And we get that a lot with players growing up. They say, I'm a utility player, meaning I can do a lot of different things. But what the translation to coaches is, that means you can do a lot of things not very well. As opposed to saying I can do this one thing very well. And what Matt Farmer was able to do as we were counseling him during the ODP process was say, hey, I'm a center, and centers are always needed in the pool.
Yep.
And he made himself indispensable for UCLA by the time he went to his senior year. Multiple national championship winner, a great athlete, great kid, great attitude, and made that happen and mastered that position along the way.
Paige Hauschild has come on for the United States. Shot clock to 5. Lefty try there and a big field block. Hauschild turning that one away as Roseboom, the left-hander, tries to put it home. Here's Johnson controlling. Mackenzie Fisher is also checked in. Here's Elise Williams, another one off the bench. Aria Fisher now in at 2 meters. Near side. Steffens, she's knocked down.
Heavy zone from the Dutch. You see everybody falling back on Aria Fisher. It's going to open up some outside shots for Team USA.
Here's Williams. Elise Williams. Fisher lets it go and off the mark. So Coach Krikorian getting into his bench. Harold Labidas has come on as well. That's part of the strength of this team, the depth that you can go with that one starting 6 in the field and then swap in a whole new 6 and really not miss a beat in any fashion.
Yeah, it looks like coaches decided to go 6 for 6. Full rotations here early in the game. Seeing a couple of different lineups to look.
Dagmar Hane controlling for the Netherlands. Shot clock under 10. Johnson reads that one easily and knocks it down.
I honestly think with Ashley Johnson, sometimes teams are just afraid to shoot. Right? Sometimes I just don't think they put their best effort in shooting because they think they got to throw the perfect shot to score instead of just having some confidence and putting the ball in the cage.
Fisher off the bar and away. Good look in close. Aria Fisher inside 2 meters, just missing off the bar. We go the other direction. Housechild getting a suit grabbed across the way as Vandersloot controls. Outside, and Skip is in, and again, quick movement. This time, Megan's hitting from the perimeter, and they move that ball around quite quickly to take advantage.
Lon Megan's the USC Trojan.
Yep.
Putting that on Cage, and just like I said, Greg, takes a little bit of confidence, puts the ball on the water, a strong shot, actually a cross-face shot there on her weak side, and powers shot home. Take a look here. Gets a full rotation off the cross-face, catch and shoot, near side skip. Beautiful goal from Mon Megans, and that's what it's going to take to beat Ashley Johnson. They got to just be confident as they put the ball up, not be afraid, and I think, Greg, we're going to in store for a one-goal game here the whole way. This is going to be a great matchup.
It was two straight from Team USA to start. Netherlands have come back with 2 in a row. Now a power play here for Team USA, exclusion going against Vervelt. Here's Hara Labidas, she'll work it in. Cruising well inside 2, surveys the scene. Mackenzie Fisher's field blocked away. And we'll go the other direction. Under 90 seconds to play, first quarter.
You can see the confidence of the Dutch team starting to build, right? You see a little more white water in their kick. You see a little more energy in what they're trying to do. Took a little bit of getting used to. The teams haven't played each other in a little while. As we see a contra foul there on the perimeter.
Hara Labidas on the move. Looking around for help, she'll push ahead to Fisher. Here's Mackenzie Fisher now on the attack. Fisher puts on the brakes and cross cage rips it. 3-2 lead for Team USA on the counter-attack score for Mackenzie Fisher.
Great counterattack there from Team USA. Contra foul leads to the advantage in transition, a 3-on-2 counterattack. Defense doesn't adjust, and what better way to score a goal than cross cage bar in for Mackenzie Fisher for the 3rd goal of the game for Team USA.
And we talked about her defense, but the Stanford Cardinals showing she can still provide much needed offense. And it's a 3-2 advantage now under a minute to play, first quarter. Rohe controlling, guarded there by Aria Fisher. Here's Roseboom, shot clock to 5. Roseboom moving in, lob try. Johnson able to go up and get it. Pulls that lob down. And she'll look the other way. About a 1-second differential shot in game clock. Hara Labidas backing up near mid-pool. Man-to-man look here from the Dutch on defense. Entry inside, just an ordinary as Fisher looks to set up shop. Steffens. Housechild moving in. Hara Labidas. She'll give it a look. Nothing there. Steffens now. 5 seconds. Hara Labidas, defender coming. Housechild, her shot to take goes inside. Fisher stuffed at the horn. And now we've reached the end of the first quarter. As the shot clock expired, then the game clock expired. 1 quarter complete here in Rancho Santa Margarita. And it's a good one. Team USA leading the Netherlands 3-2. We'll take a timeout and return. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Welcome back. Santa Margarita Catholic High School, the scene. John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you. And we'd, John, be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to all of our friends in the Santa Barbara area.
That's right.
This game was to be at Santa Barbara High School, honor Cammie Craig, and of course with all of the wildfires, and especially in that area, the Thomas Fire still ongoing, all activities canceled at the school. Unfortunately could not be there. Certainly planning to be in that area again come 2018, and thanks to the folks here at Santa Margarita Catholic High School for coming up in the clutch here in the last couple of days to help put this game on and make it happen, and we're glad we could be here to bring it to you.
Yeah, that's right, Greg, and really our thoughts and prayers and all of our attention should be spread up to that Santa Barbara area as the fire spread now from Ventura up through Carpinteria, Montecito. There's reports of homes in Santa Barbara being evacuated today, so hope everybody's being safe up there as we speak.
We're back to live action here. Musselman picking up where she left off in Budapest. The MVP of the FINA World Championships connecting here for a 4-2 lead for Team USA. Led the squad in scoring and just continues to rise in her international profile. Second look.
She gets a little help here, though, from the field blocker, right? So Dutch get their hands on it, redirects in. Those are always tough balls to block for the goalie after having a field blocker get it first. So better good than lucky sometimes.
Hey, when you're doing it right, sometimes you get the benefit of the field block. On the other end now, an exclusion. And Jordan Rainey will head out. Power play here for the Netherlands. Dutch came back strong in the first quarter, got down 2-0, rallied quickly with 2 straight. Here's Koopman. Good look, Johnson denies. Right on the front doorstep, and Ashley Johnson stepping up and turning that one away. And talking with her on Thursday, and you're a water polo player, John, you know this, one of the big challenges for her, getting back into the shape she was at Rio, was one of the big things she noticed coming back to Team USA.
Well, she looked fine there, Greg.
Exactly. Hey, for all we know, tip top. Yeah. Musselman. Here's Fatal. 3 on the timer. Fatal drills it from deep. Playing professionally in Australia, she is back home in the U.S. and connecting. We talked about Musselman, the MVP of these past Worlds. Fatal, the 2015 most valuable player in Kazan, Russia, and looked to be fading a bit there with the timer running down and hits.
Yeah, it almost looked like a broken play, right? The ball's on the water, and Fatal just has such a great arm. Picks it up right off the water, shoots it cross cage low. And now what was a 3-2 game, now 5-2. And you see some space starting to build between these teams.
Don't forget live stats available at thefosh.net. Field block there, swallows up that attempt. Fatal in close, Johnson controlling. Long outlet here from Johnson. Here's Neuschel. Rainey filling a lane, lost the handle. She'll have Kylie Neuschel inside Seidemann. Double team comes. Strong defense there. That's Koopman coming over to take that one away. Fans, don't forget, those watching on Facebook Live, send in your questions, your comments. We've got folks from Northern California checking things out. Cincinnati, Ohio, watching as well. Appreciate all of our viewers here on Facebook Live. Second quarter action. This is Team USA and the Netherlands live from Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Johnson there with the left. A rope from Koopman from the outside. Johnson sees it the whole way.
That was a really actually great shot from Koopman there. Ashley Johnson just makes these saves look easy. Right, but to the trained eye, that was a very a difficult save she made there.
Sleeking, controlling. Vandersloot around the perimeter, they work it. Borvelt, here's Vandersloot. Losing the handle there, Koopman gets it back now, timer to 7. Little pitch and catch, Koopman lets it fly. Johnson reads it, controls it. And we go the other way. Very cool. Folks from the Marine Corps Air Station in Cherry Point, North Carolina joining us. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for watching. Here's Fatal. Musselman. Rainey now. Shot clock to 8. Musselman. Neuschel tries to sneak that one in near side corner, not to be. And Laura Arts now in the goal for the Dutch, so they've gone a switch here in the second quarter. We'll see if Team USA holds with Johnson or Amanda Longin, the backup keeper, available in this one. Laura Arts, you mentioned, John, earlier, the 2015 Worlds where these two met for the gold medal. She had a stellar run to the final for the Dutch.
That's right.
Entry inside here. Double team Musselman. She took a shot there on the collapse.
Ouch.
Now an exclusion. Jordan Rainey. She will head out. Bad pass there, goes into the corner, and that's a quick way to derail a counterattack, or rather a 6-on-5 in this case. It'll mess up a counterattack too.
The bad passes are never really welcome.
Yeah, there's never a good scenario for those.
Yeah.
Offensive there, that kills off the 6-on-5. Team USA now back at even strength. Here's Williams back into the fray. Nuschel, Fatal, wide open, back door, wave it off inside the 2. Pass didn't come in quick enough. She was wide open.
Wow, huge defensive breakdown there from the Dutch, but get bailed out by a silly foul. Foul there with a suit grab. No need for that contra foul when you have such a huge advantage.
So excuse me, it wasn't inside the 2, a offensive call,
Yeah.
which is perhaps even more painful
Correct.
given how open she was. Here's Sleeking. Johnson again. Ashley Johnson getting a workout here in her first game back with Team USA. Parries away another.
Shout out to the athletic trainer, Larney, over there. She's going to have to get some ice ready for Ashley after this game. It's the most amount of work she's put in a while. But good for her. Again, such a natural athlete. Makes it look so easy. But it's not for the folks watching at home in Seattle, Washington, North Carolina, Austin, Texas, Ohio. It's great to have so many viewers all around the country, Greg, supporting and watching our game grow.
Shot clock to 4. Cross pass, a bit of a hook shot there. And nobody home. Johnson able to control.
Shout out to the Rigo family watching right now in Granite Bay, California. Long pass from Ashley Johnson with the turnover there.
Yeah, a little too much on that delivery. Here comes the counter. Vandersloot ahead of the field. Fatal closing in. Vandersloot deals inside. Goalie out. Defenders there. Goalie out. Back out. And they miss it. Wide open cage there as Johnson had come out on the attempt from Vorvelt. She sailed it high. And a timeout called by Team USA. 5-2 the lead with 2:19 to play here in this first half.
And this second quarter, Greg, has been all USA. Started the quarter, it was 3-2. Now it's a 2-0 quarter so far for Team USA with 2 minutes left here. Playing great defense, field blocks, huge saves from Ashley Johnson. And they will continue to put the offense in. We'll see. I think off this timeout, Coach Krikorian subs in a brand new 6 players, so a fresh lineup in the pool. Let's see what he's drawn up on the whiteboard.
Ready to begin action, and Houston, Texas checking in. Stanford, folks driving to Stanford, in fact. Hopefully you're not driving and messaging us and someone else is behind the wheel. 5-2, the lead for Team USA, and a chance for some more here coming out of the timeout. FINA rules 1 timeout per quarter, use it or lose it, and that's the one for Team USA. Here's Haralabitis getting herself acclimated to Team USA. Steffens. Haralabitis moving in. Steffens takes a look. Fisher posting up. Nothing there. Shot clock to 10. Williams inside Fisher. The exclusion. Rohe with a fistful of suit on Aria Fisher. Easy call, 6-on-5 on the way.
Good
Here's
position
Mackenzie
from
Fisher.
Aria Fisher inside to draw that exclusion.
Yeah, she earned that one. Steffens. Haralabitis on the catch. Williams. Bobble, regather. Haralabitis powers it home. And able to hit there, Stefania Haralabitis, the standout at USC. And I joked with Adam Krikorian, likening when the New York Yankees add another star.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
if they need more help the world champs add one of the best lefties in the business.
The best team in the world added the best lefty in the world, arguably, with Stefania Haralabitis. You see that quick catch and shoot there. The lefty scores the goal. But that's a great analogy, Greg. She's a phenomenal player. Huge to put her back on this roster. And if there was one need that Team USA had, it was at that lefty position. So we haven't seen a lot of left-handers coming through this roster in the last few years. And so if you had to find a weakness, maybe that's the one.
Yeah, we were talking about this on Thursday night. You really have to go back to 2010 in the World Cup year, and then 2008 when they had a consistent left-hander on the squad. Shot clock about to expire. Fisher's there. Fans will recall Brittany Hayes on the 08 Olympic team.
Great
a
player.
lefty there, and that's the last left-hander that made an Olympic team for Team USA.
That's right.
On the women's side. Ball under as Fisher is submerged, and the Netherlands heads the other way. Under a minute to play, first half. Here's Mulder. Meggans. Big hezzy fake, pulls it back. Williams in her face. Ordinary call, the chance to load it up if she wants. Team USA doubling down at 2 meters now. Steffens vacates. It's 1-on-1 for Hauschild. Shot clock to 2 to 1. Dutch are out of time after the ordinary, and they'll dump this one aside. Nowhere to go for Mulder. Shot clock is off. 22 seconds left. Here's Aria Fisher filling the lane and filling the goal. Team USA with another, and what started out as a slow start has erupted into an offensive outburst here for the United States. They go in front 7-2.
4 straight goals from Team USA. Here's the latest one. 2-on-1 counterattack. A couple of trailers behind. Aria Fisher slams it home. And here's a good lesson if you watch this last possession from Team Netherlands there. That they caused this turnover, right? Bad offense leads to you chasing on defense. And as that shot clock was running out, there was no awareness of how much time was left on the clock. Sometimes you hear the term dump the ball, Greg, in water polo. That means turning the ball over to the other team, but putting it in the corner, giving yourself a chance to transition back on defense to cover up and not allow for these easy goals they give the other way.
You're so right, and we think of sports with shot clocks and with clocks in general, and as the time winds down, you think, put it up, what do you have to lose? But that's a textbook example of why in water polo.
Right.
Be aware of the clock, shot clock winding down, put it in the corner.
That's right.
Make them go get it, set up your defense. Instead, vulnerability ensues on defense. And the other point that comes out of that is the versatility of Team USA. Their centers can move.
That's right.
Aria Fisher gets up and down the pool. Seidemann does.
Right.
They're not just static pieces at 2 meters.
That's
they can
correct.
fill a lane and put away a counter.
No doubt. Just great athletes across the board, right? Play multiple positions, do a lot of different things in the water, and that's the biggest strength of Team USA.
Last chance here for the Netherlands. Shot clock is off, 9 seconds left. Here they go. Roseboom, and Steffens comes over for the takeaway. Johnson has full court range. She's going to save the arm for another time. And we have completed 2 quarters at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. This was a 2-2 game in the first. It is a 7-2 game now for Team USA as they have taken command. We've reached halftime thanks to all of our viewers checking in. We've got folks all over the U.S., all over the world watching, including our man Jay Cohen on the train in Chicago. Thanks for watching. We're at the break. We're back with more. You're watching live USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with splash ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. And we welcome you back poolside to Santa Margarita Catholic High School. John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you. Thanks for joining us on USA Water Polo TV. Thanks for sharing your comments, those tuning in on Facebook Live. Don't forget live stats available via the Fosh, thefosh.net. Get your live stats and a quick glance at some of the first half numbers. We told you Ashley Johnson's been busy, 7 saves so far through a couple of quarters here. On the goal scoring front, Team USA spreading it around, and as we talk about Ashley Johnson, she will check out. Amanda Longan will come on for Team USA, and offensively, Maddie Musselman, Melissa Seidemann, Rachel Fatal, Jordan Rainey, Aria Fisher, Mackenzie Fisher, and Stephanie Howard-Labitas scoring the goals for Team USA. For the Netherlands, Maud Meggans and Bente Rohe, the 2 goals here. What was a fairly close game, and then
that's right.
Credit Team USA, John. They took control and created a gap.
Yeah, 4-0 quarter will do that. You know, big saves from Ashley Johnson, and got a lucky start there when Maddie Musselman gets a redirect goal that bounces in, and then the confidence starts building. And really where I think Team USA is hurting the Netherlands tonight is in these lineups. Coach Krikorian able to roll in 6 fresh bodies and now a fresh goalie in the game. As you see, Harley Bleedis getting an open look.
And they'll wave off that opportunity. Haralabida's looking for Steffens inside. We'll go the other direction. Long outlet pass. Here's Sabrina Vandersloot, a veteran on this Netherlands squad. Their head coach, Arno Avenga. Disappointing finish for the Dutch in the World Championships this past summer in Budapest. It's been a tough couple of years for the program.
Yeah.
After that silver medal at Kazan, Russia, outside attempt here. Oh, and Longen can't control it. Roseboom from distance. Longen had it and then ended up knocking it backwards into the goal. And a much-needed score for the Netherlands. And this, I think, most goalies' nightmare here. You see this one coming and then just can't corral it completely.
Yeah, it just comes from being a little late on the ball, Greg, as we take a second look. She got to it a little late. You see kind of a little bit of almost like we call like a karate chop for the block instead of a controlled lunge to knock the ball down. But that's one that Amanda Longen, who is a perfectionist at her craft, will go back and look again and try to correct. As you see Seidemann inside.
Spins out to Haralabidas, who spins and then tries to paint the corner. That's off the mark. Rebound Williams. They'll regroup. Here's Mackenzie Fisher. Maggie Steffens will give it a go. New shot clock here after that attempt from Haralabidas. Hauschild, Fisher, and it'll turn over. And a little miscommunication there. Fisher was going, and Hauschild thought she was staying on the perimeter. And the Dutch have it now. But going back to their recent competitions, you recall they hosted the Olympic qualification tournament in Houda, couldn't qualify, and then they come off not making the Olympics to then falling well outside the podium in Budapest this past summer, and definitely some struggles for the program over the last couple of years. And it's really one of those things where it's a highly talented program. They were on the doorstep in games that one goal separated them from qualifying, one goal separates them from moving into the top 8 at World Championships, and these are moments they'd like back. Here's Seidemann, and controlled there by Glenders.
You're absolutely right, Greg. Just because of those struggles, just because of those not so favorable results, they doesn't mean they have a lack of talent. Some of the best players in the world on the Netherlands here, but just need to pick up a little bit of momentum in terms of results and finishing these games, and that's why they're here. They're training against Team USA for some time now, and will rush back home to play Russia in a World League game, and that's the team that knocked them out of top 8 contention in Budapest this past summer. So they are here for a reason, Greg.
And that's the hard part here is Longen now after the contra. Here's Haralabida. She lost control of it, and Glenders has it, and they'll look the other way. But you look at those results and you say, well, this is a program that is going the wrong direction. But you're right, it does in many cases come down to just a couple of games. Off the head there, Sleeking wasn't ready for it, and Hauschild controls.
And you know, these games, Greg, especially in these series, it's important to note kind of the tempo and the style of play that ends up happening in these friendly matches, right? This is the first game, so teams are still trying to feel each other out. Tomorrow they'll play again. We'll see how that goes. But for these teams, what they're trying to get into right now is a sense of who's making this roster, what lineups work, right? If this was the Olympic year, the game might look a little different.
Steffens goes skip off the bar. And all that said, I will say this game has brought a higher level of intensity than you might typically see in a matchup at this time of year, this time of the quadrennial.
No doubt.
And I think, as we see the other direction, a skip shot is on point for Rohe, her second. Especially with Team USA, I think you're seeing some athletes that were hungry for some games.
Yes.
You had some that were playing internationally, but some that have just been in school, and they're just ready to compete.
Absolutely, and we get a second look here with Rohe. A counterattack. She gets an open look off the cross pass and skips the ball right about the 4-meter line. It's a far skip, a tough one to track for Amanda Longen. And now the Dutch have broken the ice after a long scoring drought. That's about 8 plus 4, that's 12. Going back to my elementary school days, right? That's 12 minutes without a goal for the Dutch, just getting it back now. So that's a big one to get started for them.
And speaking of these two teams, a reminder, we'll be at Loyola Marymount University tomorrow. A 2 p.m. start in LA. USA and Netherlands. Tickets available at usawaterpolo.org, or you can watch here live if you can't be in the Los Angeles area. Looking forward to that matchup. Fatal faking and hitting. Team USA answers right back, and as they so often do, are able to answer the call and quickly roar back with a score.
Here's some advice. Don't give Rachel Fatal that many fakes before she shoots. Look at that. She has lots of time to stand her legs and just drills it into the top shelf. Get a closer look here. Lots of space, lots of room, top corner. And even for our friends watching in Las Vegas right now, they know that was a great shot.
Yeah, folks in Las Vegas, Ann Arbor, Michigan checking in. Keep your comments coming here on the Facebook Live. And that's frustrating for the Netherlands and any team that's ever been down big. You
Right.
start to chip away, and the minute you start to feel like you've got some momentum going, you allow a goal the other direction.
That's right. Take it right back as they get a chance here to put the lob up.
And Longin watching that one, and it's able to sail wide. Now she'll look the other direction. Here's the counter. Here's Jamie Neuschel on the move. Neuschel takes a look. Tough pass there, trying to go across the way, looking for Aria Fisher, but good fronting on the defensive end there from Megan's, able to pick that one away. And one bad pass leads to another. Kylie Neuschel stepping right in front there. Poor pass out of the cage from the Netherlands, and Team USA has it on the counter. Here's Jamie Neuschel. Aria Fisher sliding back door, nothing there. They go the other way. Musselman, good look. Fatal, the beneficiary. The 1-2 punch for Team USA.
What a gorgeous play from Team USA. It's like a no-dribble fast break. Once the ball gets out of Jamie Neuschel's hands, a couple of passes in for the slam goal. Let's get another look here, Greg. Draws the foul, cross pass all the way to Maddie Musselman, and look at that touch pass over to Rachel Fatal. Great vision, great teamwork. And just like you said, Greg, shutting down the momentum of the Netherlands as they try to climb their way back into this game.
And Fatal there filming a PSA for moving without the ball.
That's
Able to break free and just kept moving. And she was then available for what ended up being an excellent pass. Shot clock to 10, under 2.5 to go third quarter. Nice step through there from Megan's, looking for a call, didn't get it. And while she's looking at the referee, Team USA is looking at the ball. Neuschel has it. Here's Kylie Neuschel. And they have a quick developing 3-on-2 with Megan's giving chase. Here's Neuschel running the point, center position. Cruising in, deals off near side. Jamie Neuschel around the way. Skip shot save. Aria Fisher is turned aside by Coenders. Nicely done there defensively.
Yeah, you see a clear advantage on the 3-on-2, but a little bobble from Team USA. Not able to convert.
Pressure defense here on the perimeter. Under 2 to go, third quarter. 9-4 lead for the United States. Megan's the fake. Inside of Rainey, the near tip. Instead, she'll be excluded for her troubles. And a power play on the way now for the Netherlands. Megan's near side now. Vervelt around the way, they work at far side. Still on the advantage, under 90 seconds to play third quarter. Megan's drops it, side's coming even. Power play expiring. Megan's gets everybody on the fake, bar down and out. They couldn't punch it in on the near side delivery. How about the respect this team has for Megan's defensively? She had a fake the entire USA line jump with that ball.
She has an incredible ball fake. Almost too much. She brings the ball all the way in front of her face. But what a great shooter. And I think if you're Coach Arno over there, you want to see her take 4 or 5 more shots to get the team back in the game.
Catch and release. Kylie Neuschel, the beneficiary here on the dish. She connects. A 10-4 lead now for Team USA as they add another.
We talked about the teamwork of Team USA, the ability to see the pool, the vision. Check out the replay here. These things don't just happen overnight. Rachel Fatal with the ball, keeping her eye on the opposite side of the pool the whole time. Cross pass, catch and shoot, skips it home, over to Neuschel. Those are just such high percentage goals, Greg, when you can move the ball all the way across the cage and get a quick shot. Team USA really putting on a clinic from the second quarter on here.
Well, and you find these shooters are just putting themselves in a position where they're ready to shoot. They get open and they're waiting for that pass. And Neuschel, the latest. Under 30 seconds left, third quarter. Megan's, there's a shot she lets fly, and it sails high. Coming off her freshman year at the University of Southern California. Mackenzie Fisher, the other way, that's off the post. Shot clock is off, 15 seconds left here as we close out the third, and an exclusion in transition, and then the Netherlands will call for time as they'll get a 6-on-5 here. A long road to travel, trailing by 6. Exclusion on Mackenzie Fisher.
Yeah, but that's not an exclusion you want to see if you're Coach Krikorian, right? You don't want to see that exclusion get called with 11 seconds left in the quarter. Wise timeout there from Team Holland over there. I know you refer to them in 3 different ways. Holland, the Dutch,
the
Netherlands.
Yes.
So we'll ask them after this which one they prefer. But wise timeout, because now they get a chance, 11 seconds and a player advantage opportunity, put a goal away. Can they cut the game to a 5-goal game, which still is a long way to go, but it's chipping away 1 goal at a time. You look into the huddle here. You got to think Meegans or Vandersloot's going to get a wide open look on the goal here after moving the ball around. And Greg, before the player advantage goes here, I just want to send a shout out back home to my sons, Gabriel and Emmanuel. If you're still watching TV, it is your bedtime. It's 7 o'clock. So head upstairs, get into bed, and I'll see you in the morning.
Time to shut it down at the Abdu house.
That's right.
Out of the timeout, power play. 5 seconds left. Fake, shot, score. Sabrina Vandersloot on the 6-on-5, and just what the Dutch ordered. Cut this to 5 with 1 second left in the quarter.
Well, we called it, Greg, right? One of those great athletes on Team Holland here was going to get an open look. And we see Vandersloot, lots of space. It's 6-on-5, through the blocks, into the goal.
On the other end, a final try to no avail, and 3 quarters complete at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. We head to the 4th. Team USA 10, the Netherlands 5. There's the Dutch fans getting fired up. We're back with more. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
Fourth quarter coming up here at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you. Team USA and the Netherlands, they will meet again tomorrow. Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, 2 p.m. start. Be there, tickets on sale at usawaterpolo.org, or you can watch live right here. And then Tuesday night, we will close things out. Team USA versus China, Foothill High School, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. We'll also recognize retiring Olympic champ Courtney Matthewson. Tickets for that match also available at usawaterpolo.org, or we'll be streaming here. We know many folks watching from all over the place. Happy to bring you these games right here on USA Water Polo TV.
We always talk about this, Greg, but these games get archived on YouTube as well, so coaches out there get a chance to use these as learning opportunities for your teams, to show them as a great save there from the Dutch.
You know, you're right, because I think both of us get emails every now and again about, I want to show my team a high-level game.
That's right.
These are the games to show them.
And what a better way to do it than for free, right? On YouTube there. There was a time when I was coaching where you'd have to try to get DVDs or hope you get a VHS from someone overseas to show them a national team game. Now the access to this high-level water polo is there, and it's for everybody. So hopefully coaches, you get a chance to show your teams this lunchtime, set up some team meetings, and learn from the best.
And you don't have to hear us. You hit that mute button, you know, and if you're just tired of me and Coach Abdu, just watch the video. That's fine. Here's Harold Labidas. Housechild lets it go off the post. Rebound, Seidemann, and tries to shovel that one back in. Goes high of the cage in a way. Laura Arts back in the goal now for the Netherlands. Longen has been in cage for Team USA in the second half. Ashley Johnson won first half. Amanda Longen out of Moore Park, California. And USC is in the cage now. Elise Williams forcing the turnover.
Shout out to my man Johnny Ziegler over in Pennsylvania now. I think we're up to 8 or 9 states and a few countries watching this game across the globe here.
Several districts reporting. Here's Steffens. Housechild had 2 against China. Takes a look. Steffens inside. Poor pass. Vandersloot steps right in front with the long arms. Snags that pass. Will go the other direction.
The Netherlands not out of this game just yet. Right? They need it. If they can get a goal here and really just start pushing the tempo a little bit more, it's not out of reach, particularly with the way they handled the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, they're running out of time and opportunities, but hanging in here, a lob there, they try and fool Longen. And she's able to control with the left. Under 6 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Vandersloot. Harold Labidas defending. Entry in, Seidemann there, and ball under. Steffens came over to help. Steffens back on the attack. Moving in, no defender. Harold Labidas, one of the quickest releases in the game, and buries it off the deal from Steffens. And Team USA has likely put this one to bed. They go in front 11-5. The Abdu kids are going to bed, and so is this match. As Team USA goes in front 11-5 with 5:08 to play in the fourth.
What a pass from Maggie Steffens. Watch this counterattack up close here. Dribbling with the ball, goes ball in hand. No look, real quick pass over to the right side of the pool to Harold Labidas to get the catch and shoot goal. And that's the beauty, Greg, of having someone with a left hand who, and not only with a left hand, but who can shoot the ball that well on the right side of the pool. We saw a couple of counterattacks earlier from both teams when the ball moves to the right side of the pool and it gets fumbled because it's hard for right-handers to control the ball there. And there you see the example of why it's important to have that left hand on that side and someone who can handle it.
Ball in, exclusion called, and Harold Labidas scoring on one end, excluded on the other. Then Fisher takes it away. And we'll go the other way. The quick release on Harold Labidas, talking with her last year during the college season and asking her just how did that quick release get developed, said she watched videos on YouTube of the international star Filip Filipovic.
That's right.
Another left-hander who is probably the best men's player in the world, and just watched his release and how fast he lets it go, and that's what she's patterned her shot after.
Well, it's a great lesson to learn here from as Hochschild turns the ball over early in the 6-on-5 with a long pass. It's a great lesson to learn. If you want to be a great player, watch great players. It sounds really obvious, right? But
Yeah.
she did the right thing. You know, she's modeling her game after, you know, one of the best players in the world playing her exact same position.
Good look inside. Longan goes up high. Exclusion. So back-to-back kickouts here for Harold Labidas. Now we're 6-on-5. Ball near side. Under 4 to play, fourth quarter. Megan's monster field block. Williams turns that one away. Could hear the thud off the ball. Still on the attack. Cross cage off the post and in. Score for Brigitte Mulder.
Lots of action there on both sides, offense and defense. Huge field block from Elise Williams early on in the player advantage. But then take a look. What a beautiful shot here.
That was Mulder on the hit.
Mulder with a cross cage top shelf bar in. Doesn't get much better than that. And that's, again, an example of the talent that is on this roster for the Netherlands. And we haven't seen it on full display tonight. We've had brief moments like this one. But make no mistake, there's some of the best players in the world in the water right now against Team USA.
Just perhaps running out of time in this one. Down 11-6, 3:31 to play in the fourth. Maggie Steffens has been quiet here offensively. Gives it off. Arts is there. Turning away Kylie Nuschel. And Laura Arts. The outlet. Megan's dipped her head for a moment. Steffens steps in. But then Megan's comes right back, forces the ball under. Quick change of possession. In front, exclusion. Tough 10 seconds there for Maggie Steffens.
Yeah.
She will head out. Power play coming for the Netherlands with 3:06 to go.
But she's just on the ball, right? It didn't go her way, but just shows you why Maggie Steffens is arguably the best player in the world, right? She reads the counterattack, gets the steal, doesn't go her way, it's a ball under, then finds the wide open person to play defense on again late. She's just on the ball everywhere she goes. It's amazing to watch her endless energy in the pool. But beyond her just ridiculous talent, she has this energy level that like people like Michael Phelps only match, right?
Sure.
You're just kind of born with this endless amount of energy, and she's not going to sub out. She's ready to go. She's going to keep going.
Steffens finishing off her college career at Stanford with another NCAA title. Selected to the NCAA Top 10, recognizing the top 10 senior student athletes, not just in water polo, in all the sports. Picked there, and no surprise, she finishes a college career with 3 NCAA titles and 2 Olympic gold medals and multiple Player of the Year international honors. And finished it off with the game winner in Indianapolis this past May, lifting Stanford to another NCAA crown. And now all she's doing is getting her grad degree at Stanford, going to go play in Hungary. So, you know, just a couple of more things on the list to tick off for Maggie Steffens. Do mention she visits kids in the hospital. She just does it all. It's really quite impressive.
Yeah.
Nice dish inside, but a little too much on it. Musselman stepping in front.
Pretty standard 6-on-5 play for the Dutch there, right? Moving the ball in on the weak side of the pool, getting 4 center, looking for that pass inside to the 2-post, and they just don't connect on that pass.
Here's Musselman. That pass deflected. Talking with Kaylee Gilchrist on Thursday night's broadcast, and it was a win. One of the things that came up was ball control, and that's, we've seen a little bit of shakiness here tonight as well for Team USA with that. Couple of passages getting away, not on the hand, and obviously a thing to work at.
And you notice that those things get better through the quadrennial, right? Early on here, lots of different lineups, different athletes. As you see the near side save there from the Trojan Amanda Longan. But as time develops here and these lineups start to shrink and you know the team gets a little smaller and they spend more time together, they'll be on the mark, although here's one right there.
Will it spin in? It does. Musselman puts enough on it. Art's got a lot of it, but not the whole deal. And that will spin its way home for another for Maddie Musselman and a 12-6 lead for Team USA. And back to your point as we see a second look here. This is passing again. Fatal finds Musselman on the hand and not enough there. But you get asked the question often, and I do as well, well, what's the big difference between water polo you watch at the high school level, or even decent college water polo, and then this team, and its passes don't touch the water.
That's right.
When this team is clicking, they don't drop passes. It's on the hand every time, and they use that to facilitate the rest of their offense.
That's right. When they're at their best, the ball's moving, and in moments like that where that's a high degree of difficulty. Try to run that drill in practice, coaches, right? Where your athletes are in transition, they catch the ball from behind them and have to turn all the way around and still be able to finish and control the ball there off of a touch pass. It's a high degree of difficulty, but this team at its best, it's a beautiful style of water polo.
Contrafoul on Team USA as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the fourth, and what is going to be a victory here for Team USA. Nice turn inside, but great defense from behind. Kitty-Lynn Yaustra had the spin, but credit Fatal coming over to tip that one away.
Yeah, swarming defense here. If I'm Holland, I'm putting up some shots, right? I mean, you have some confidence, you have these great shooters, and I'm just surprised they're not moving the ball against the zone. It's not like Team USA is over-pressing them and putting a lot of ball pressure on them tonight. They're giving them some room. I would let the ball fly here.
Inside, Fisher's stuffed Arts coming out of her cage to knock that one back. Shot clock is off. Final possession here for the Netherlands. Under 10 seconds to go. Arts takes a look. Here's Mulder. Meggans paints the corner with 2 on the clock, and you talked about letting the shooter shoot. Matt Meggans does just that.
You think Coach heard me from this far out?
It's possible. Maybe they're watching over there on the bench. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's why they have an iPad out on that side. But take a look, Maud Meegans, as we hear the final buzzer, gives herself some space. And look, it uses those long arms and that great shot to go across cage. And the game ends with a Dutch goal, but a USA win.
Yeah, Team USA takes it. The final in this one, 12-7. And, John, what was a 2-2 game. The United States took that, they went ahead 3-2, and then you talked about in the second quarter the 4 unanswered goals, and really that's what told the story here as far as the outcome.
Yeah, the end of that second quarter really shut the door on the Dutch. But hey, we're here for training. They're here to get some experience before they head back to play some World League games. It's going to be a big year in 2018 for the Dutch, and Team USA using lots and lots of different bodies, Greg. You see a lot of different people on the scoreboard there, lots of different assists, and you see that style of water polo that the Team USA plays is only benefited by having more people be able to do it.
So some final stats here in this one. 3 goals for Rachel Fatal, a hat trick there. Maddie Musselman and Stephania Haralabitis with 2 goals apiece to lead the offensive squad. Ashley Johnson in her return to Team USA, 7 saves. Amanda Longan with 3 for the Dutch. Mount Meggans with 2 goals. Bente Rohe with 2 goals as well. Joanna Quenders, Laura Arts combining for 7 saves. Team USA goes just 1 for 3 on the power play. Netherlands 3 for 8. We are back at it tomorrow at Loyola Marymount University. It's a 2 p.m. Pacific time start. Tickets available at usawaterpolo.org, or we will have the game live for you. Coach Abdu and I will be back right here at facebook.com/USAWP and youtube.com/USAWP. Don't forget all these games are archived as well on both of those channels. That'll do it for us here tonight at Santa Margarita High School. Once again, a big thanks to the folks here at Santa Margarita Catholic High School for hosting on short notice. And again, our thoughts with everyone in the Santa Barbara area. Looking forward to visiting that community once again in 2018. For Coach John Abdu, Greg Meskel saying thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow from LMU. Have a great evening.